We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Great Mujina Yokai? What's that?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river. Sounds like a very naughty little monster.
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want. This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you. Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything.
So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah. We'll be safe.
Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, all right? Because it isn't real.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me. Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real.
Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up!
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day!
Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie. But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely... So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient.
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist.
Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right?
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt Decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of
A fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show. Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories. Hey, pups, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That that can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
Ah, a long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pops something. That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I'd tell my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well... there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganohara's.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. Who would have thought that things would turn out the way they have?
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
All right, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakujiro. I just wish the commission... Where else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakujiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because... You said person, and not floating child, or a mascot!
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here!
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids, it'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how...
So, what you're trying to say is that you...
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers? What I really wanted to say was... Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that...
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Welcome to Bonton.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko.
Yoimiya, there you are. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over. I've come to expect it now. There's a...
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I did. What about you two? Are you the ones? It's no trouble at all. Once when I had an argument with I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it was...
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid, and maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably... Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking...
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have... Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right, then. Everyone's always saying what a... Go ahead and take the oar, by the way.
Oh, no, you don't. That's out of the...
Don't worry. Just take it as a...
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely...
Well, how about this, then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can...
There's no convincing... All right, then. If you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wish...
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard.
Everyone seems to really like you.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people, when that happens, I say to them, hey, this is... What? They don't always listen. So, anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now. So that's... Next, we just need to go find someone to Mr. Aminoma,
Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken...
Seems like everyone knows how busy I'm...
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
No worry. Oh, wait, actually. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders...
That will depend...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, there's still a lot of fireworks left.
Talkative as ever, I see. The essence of Amenoma art is patience. If you badger Hajime like this, you...
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Nagano...
So give me your ore, and I will process...
Huh? Master, you mean...
Is that so surprising? It is, after all.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event, but Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to...
Though for you, dear child, I will be back
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size of these. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like...
Of course. I have studied these...
So have a minima art and Naganohara fire...
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father, Hajime. In the future...
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go with... Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because I'm sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been...
Feels like Paimon has been...
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted... When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have the chance to sit down. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before... Oh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there.
Dawn Winery! They're dandelion wine...
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so... My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because... Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. And the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great... let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary.
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even an adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you... And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave, who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is scary. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to...
I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like you're...
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all... To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately. Then, this is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would...
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I...
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any... As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration...
That's That's true. This was all a collaborative effort.
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. What?
Oh, don't worry about paying anything.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a Thrive. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long... To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want...
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out, he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend...
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, but if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you...
Okay, I won't... But...
Why did you want to come back to Inadzuma?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on... Once I started to realize that, I got restless. So I... Forget it. What does it matter now?
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep the Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, they're... Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours. That's it. I'll go talk to them.
Are you sure they won't just
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakuji. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many... Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time. Shudder! Crush! I condemn you!
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they can...
Oh, before...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next...
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say...
We aren't as young as we once were. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as...
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting... I'll just go fetch the tea and some...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently.
It's no trouble.
Oh, you're such good kids. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then...
Sure, it won't take... The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. More speed. Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business, we sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is, they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always...
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is...
Oh, wow, thank you so much. But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get...
Speaking of your family, how's every...
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it... Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship.
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom.
Speaking of youth, do you know...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time...
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you...
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, to tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I was even as it was rising up into the sky. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently...
50 years. In some ways, it's a lot, but 50 years of being...
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary!
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always... Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great relation.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks?
Yeah, it's a difficult...
Sakujiro.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they... They were inseparable, but one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too... But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. You know what children are like.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or...
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro,
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just... Now I finally understand why he can't decide.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never... We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for...
Yes. It'd be...
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
By royal decree.
Eye for an eye.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people...
Huh? Why? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do any...
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they... Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough Pops. Did you see... Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after... Good point. Names. Reading names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good... I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like...
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve... We can't let that happen. Come with me. It's Masazaka and his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Muji...
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. Aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet...
Yay! We're...
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you... Yep, we did. It looked...
Are they trying to catch a monster?
No, don't worry. It's... Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and...
We will. We'll be on our best behavior.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must...
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk...
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past...
Ugh, what a nuisance! Odds revealed by... Beg for mercy. More speed. Crush! I condemn you! Fire hazard!
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Huh. Look at that. The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. There is, out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But
what are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me, I can see it in your faces. You both have so much...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just...
No, I won't leave it! I will not stay... Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say everything that's in... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke. If you don't say anything now, you may never...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro. And
Yoimiya.
I accept. Let's settle this with a duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Backup? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Fire hazard!
Sir, they are too strong. We... What?
I thought I told you to stay away.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate. Why were you so convinced that we had things...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you, and then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard... And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing... Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is that it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of... I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryou Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've made...
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know...
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both real...
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the fireworks.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And...
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole situation...
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in if you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at... Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh?
It's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and...
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro... Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting...
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas, because so many people are if we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family, and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and... More speed.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Finally,
Shudder! More speed.
By royal decree!
Eye for an eye. Crush!
It's my lucky day! No more!
More speed. Shudder.
You know a thing or two.
No.
Rise.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Crush.
You know a thing or two. Perfect distance.
Wheel of life.
Feel my blade. Move.
By royal decree!
How's this? You know a thing or two. To the berry.
Yeah. More speed. Beg for mercy.
Finally,
I condemn you.
How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, and by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating...
There is no other option. I must act with haste. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were... But... Okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision.
You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
On, reveal by...
Rise.
Shudder!
Time for retribution!
This ends now.
Crushed! Beg for mercy.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Shudder! Freeze to the core!
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Touché!
Evasion is futile. Inferior.
Go. Crush!
This ends now.
Insubordination! Shudder!
Evasion is futile.
Touché!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver. Oh, rise.
Inferior.
Good grief! More speed. Good grief! Crush!
This ends now.
Well met. More speed.
Evasion
Rack
is
and ruin.
futile.
By royal decree.
Wheel of life. Wow.
You are an enemy that
Good.
requires special attention.
Beg for mercy. Touché. Shudder. Good grief. More speed.
Inferior.
Strike dead. Eye for an eye.
Instabilities will be removed. This ends now. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few—
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sango no Miya's group!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsu. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so don't worry about me. I can remain hidden.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around— Let's get out of here!
Rise. More speed.
Shield thyself!
Go.
More speed.
Let me try my blade.
By royal decree!
Taste my blade.
Crush!
Cheap trick. Cut down.
Shudder!
Ready.
The odds are against us. Rack and roll!
Over.
Touche, what a sorry sight.
Faster? Okay, faster.
And you! You win this battle.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we put... Anyway, we should focus on patrol.
Fair point.
Northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around, though, just to be safe.
More speed.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the...
Agreed. Why don't we stick together?
Nozuchi Beach. Life goes on.
Let me try my blade.
Oz, reveal bite!
Crush!
Cheap tricks.
Huh? I condemn you! Yeah.
I'm ready. Cut down like this. Let me try my...
By royal decree!
Beg for mercy.
Rise.
And over! Fall before
me! Shudder! Rack and ruin!
You win this battle.
More speed. Crush!
Life goes on.
Get down to business.
Oz, reveal by Wheel of Life.
To the fairy.
Shudder.
Cut down.
Crush. I condemn you.
It's my lucky day.
By royal decree.
Burn.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
My move. To the fairy.
Life goes on. Beg for mercy.
You know a thing or two.
You win.
Shudder.
To the fairy.
Beg for mercy.
Allow me. But first, I need to train harder.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters? Have you come here looking to... Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. as for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can...
Are you serious? That's incredible. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather... Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's...
Beg for mercy. More speed.
Do not seek to
Silly churl Bill. This weather is a hindrance. The thunder drowns out all other sounds, hampering my